On the defensive side of the ball, Albright returns 10 starters, who are hungry to continue their reign as one of the toughest defenses in the conference. Led by seniors Drew Peterson, JT Harding, and Mark Capitola, the Lions defense is looking to stand strong against anything that their opponents will throw at them this upcoming season. The Lions special teams are led by punter TJ Luddy and returner Drew Peterson. Luddy and Peterson proved to be potent in the special teams game and are looking to do much of the same this season.
Defensively, I feel that our linebacker crew is very strong. You're looking at Tate-Moore Jacobs, who's a 3-time All-MAC player, DJ Shuttleworth, who really had a breakout season for us last year. I believe those two young men, should give us great strength through the middle of our linebacking core. On the line of scrimmage, Jason Uwu, who's an all-conference player as a freshman, and John Simon, Eric Allen. We have some really strong players in that area.
Defensively for us, Dwight is a great place to start inside. Him being a returning all-conference, all-region, preseason All-American is a great place to start. At linebacker, we think we're pretty good. Kabongo is a very unique talent. He really covers a lot of ground. We're excited about the linebackers. And then we've got some questions in the secondary as well. Tanner's a good starting point.
Everybody that had off-season procedures done, they're back and healthy and ready to go. Billy Lewis back at safety. And again, same thing, we were able to secure some quality depth through transfers on the defensive side of the ball. The depth of the team and the depth of the program in and of itself is going to lend itself to more quality players on special teams, which should elevate the play of our special teams.
Misericordia's defense returns with many players having gained valuable experience a year ago. The Cougars' defense rallied against opponents, forcing 10 sacks and 4 interceptions last season, and are in search of disrupting many more of opponents' offensive series this season. The special teams are led by the electrifying return man, Juwan Pettis Jackson.
On defense, we have Bobby Lonecker and Phil Kraszewski returning on the defensive line. At linebacker, Mike Mancino was the leading tackler in the conference last year. And at defensive back, we had Joe Mancini back from an injury last year, and also Mickey Weeks, who started at corner for us. So we're really excited for a multiple defense to really step up this year as we have 7 returning starters.
I truly believe that defense wins championships. Coming into this position, I evaluated the defense and really was impressed what we had. We definitely do have the ingredients that we need to be a successful defense. And I truly feel that destroying your defense, you put your offense in a position to score points because it's a short field.
I thought we did a pretty good job as the year went on, stopping the run, but we kind of gave up some big plays. We have to limit the big plays and continue to make big plays for ourselves. We made some strides in that department last year, but again, with us being a year older, looking to again control the run, make people more one-dimensional, and then continue to try to create turnovers. Dan Kemp, we feel is a dangerous, returner from punts and kicks, and he's made big plays for us, last year. And the other 10 guys around him are excited to know that he can break one, and then they're working real hard to do the blocks that get him loose, on his return. So we have a good core of those guys coming back and build on that to get his field position and potential, scores off of the kick game from there. And then our kickers, they realized last year was not, a year. We can't have a year like that from a kicking standpoint. We got to put the ball through the uprights, when asked to do that. And those guys have worked tremendously hard in the off season. We're much improved in the spring, and we're looking to have much improved, play by our kickers and our punter, to put points on the board and then to, change field position.
But we do have some kids with some experience coming back. I think at linebacker, we have Chad Wisniewski, John Marceline, Bernard Avery, all played a lot last year. Will compete. Romaine Evans is another kid that'll be a sophomore that's right on the verge. Outside linebacker, we had some young kids that developed really well at the end of the year. We expect them to step up and do big things. The defensive line will be a question mark for us. It's probably our biggest question mark on our roster. Special teams, we have our punters back, our kickers back. So we're feeling pretty good there on specials. Our long snappers back, our holders back, and then we've got some pretty good talent. We've got a lot of good athletic kids, plus with an influx of some athletic kids coming in, we feel that our coverage unit should be good and we should build upon what we did last year.
Up front, Kevin Smith is a returning all-conference player who could be a national kind of player for us. He's that good a football player. At inside linebacker, Burkholder and Kennedy, hold on tight. Drew Murphy came on at outside backer. Kyle Winger's going to get a shot at outside backer. And there are a couple other guys that we're going to look at outside linebacker. In the secondary, good things happening there too, and with some young guys. Faculty has just gotten better and better every year. I think he'll end up being one of the all-time best here in kicking. Jake Ziegler's been a top punter for us. Matt Richmond was doing really well until he got hurt last fall. He'll be back both in punt returns and in kickoff returns. Really like the way he returns the football and he secures the football. Ricky Fagans gave us a little bit of work at punt return. Nick Pastrana gave us some work. Joey Miller will work there. So there's some depth at punt returner, and a couple J.P. Gething on kickoff returns is really going to be good, I think. So we've got some firepower there too.